Hi guys. So I bought a new bra today. It's nice, it's pretty, and it was on sale and it looked good on me. This is the hook. This is the hook sentence. This is what I'm using to get you guys hooked. And fish hook, worm, fish. You guys got hooked. So yeah. Couple months ago, in December of 2025. No, actually it was 2024. My friend decided to, she decided that she was gonna, have herself a tiny little book club. And then we were like, the rest of us and my friend group were like, yeah, we're gonna do this, book club, it's great and everything. And then we said, yeah, let's do it. But she, being the very idealistic person that she is, said that we were gonna read 52 books in 52 weeks, one book a week, and then we're gonna have a meeting to talk about it each Sunday. And I was like, no one's gonna be able to do that. Like, you know that, like, we have things to do, right? Like, even you won't be able to do that. And she was like, no, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, it's not gonna work. And she was like, no, I'm gonna do it. And then we made the first, we read the first book. I didn't read the first book. Like, sorry, G, like, you have to learn it that way. I just watched the movie. It was the perfume, I guess. I just watched the film. I was like, sorry, I didn't read it. I didn't feel like reading it. So yeah, and after that, then in that meeting, there was only like 5 of us. Not even all of us were there. So that didn't really happen. Then we didn't do many books after that. And the club was just kind of, off and everything. And, we didn't do much about it. It was there, but, we didn't really do anything about that. Then comes the December of 2025. And I told to one of my other friends, and she's A, and we were eating sushi at the time. And I was like, that I love you so very much. And she was like, yeah, thanks. And I was like, this club that G has, it's just nah. It doesn't live up to its full potential, like, we could do so much more with that. We need to do something more with that. We have forsaken our true selves. We are not reading. We should be reading, but she's not a leader. She is not the leader that can lead us to the glory days of us reading good books and everything. She isn't the right person for that. And she was like eating her pad thai, and I was looking at me like, yeah, sure. And I was like, I'm gonna have a coup d'etat on her. Do you want to be with me? And she was like, sure, I guess. And I was like, okay, that makes the 2 of us. There's 2 of us now. And there's 6 of us. On the, the total kind of was like 6 of us. And the group chat, the name for the book club is called Dead Inside Third Society, and I made it. It's my club. Anyways, so couple days before, or maybe couple weeks before the new year, I texted the group chat, being all my very dramatic self. I was like, hey G, I don't think that you're a good leader. I don't think that you're fit to be a leader for this book club. We are, you and your, what did I say? You and your old ideas are keeping us down, and I have a better view for this, and I am a better leader than you, and I will take over, I will dethrone you, and I will take over this book club, and it's gonna be mine now, and this is a coup d'etat, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Do you get it? And she was like, okay. I was like, yeah, you better say okay. And she was like, okay, again. And I was like, yeah, better you say, you better say okay. And then she was like, okay, like, do whatever you want. Oh my god, fuck, what the fuck is up with that? And I was like, shut up, peasants. And then I said, now we're gonna be more realistic, because we have things to do and everything. So we're gonna do 12 months. No, we're gonna do 12 book for 12 months, which is an average book is like 300 pages. I think we should be able to read like 10 pages a day. So we're going to be doing that. And then they were like, yeah, sure, let's do that. So I chose the first book. Oh, and we also chose films because like my friends are like not that good at watching films, but I think it's something that comes from family. Like my family growing up watched a lot of films and everything. We'd have like ourselves like little film nights. We don't have a lot in common. I don't have a lot in common with my family. Like chess and films are probably the only thing that we all have in common. In films, especially Lord of the Rings and The Gladiator, we love them so very much. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and so I was like, well, we're gonna do one book and one film for each month. So at the end of the year, we all will be like read 12 books, at least 12 books, and watch at least 12 films, and it's gonna be great. And we were like, yeah, it's gonna be great. So I chose the first book and the first film, which is the Akutagawa one. Rashomon, because the film is very critically acclaimed, it's great, and the book it's a classic. They're both classics. So it was like, we should definitely watch that, and we're like, yeah, sure, let's watch it. And then a month has passed, like 28th of January happened, and then we opened our meeting, and then I've read the book, the whole complete book. One of my friends read it like half of it. The other one read 1 or 2 stories. 2 of them never even opened the book, and something like that. And for the film, only 2 of us has watched the film, and there wasn't much to talk about, unfortunately, which felt really upsetting because the book is really short. It's just a bunch of stories, like you could read one while you're on the bus, but they didn't, and it's kind of upsetting and stuff, but it is fine. But after that, we said, okay, maybe like a couple of stories are not, doing it for us. Maybe we should just get on, like, read a proper novel. So I chose If We Were Villains. And I actually wanted to do Secret History, but like one of my friends says that like I want to read Secret History without like a proper mindset, with a like more calm mindset and everything, because we were really there were a lot of things to think about at the time. We were just busy with a lot of stuff, a bunch of stuff at the same time, each one of us. So we just said, yeah, let's do it later. And like If We Were Villains, and I guess Babel and the Secret History are just like the holy trinity of the Dark Academia, I think. The one who is on the top being the Secret History, of course. And we said we're gonna watch it, like we're gonna read it. And the movie was the Lego Batman, because I love it so very much. And then they didn't read it for a month, and then I said, okay, maybe we're busy, let's do it for March. And then they didn't do it in March either. And then they said, look, we're gonna be busy, let's do it later. And then I said, okay, let's do that, because I was also busy at the time. So I said, let's do it, but then we didn't, blah, 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 some things happened. One of them read the book, and she was just sending me voice messages like, what the fuck is wrong with this Olive person? And and she really doesn't like him. And, I respect her for that. He also isn't my favorite character. I don't like any of them, TBH. But it's a good book, though. And what was I saying? So, yeah, I was like, I'm going to make this book club thing work again. We're going to do this. We have to do this because, it's kind of important. And let's do it. And they were like, okay, let's do it. They weren't actually. Only one of them was online when I was talking about this, which is like half an hour ago. I said I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it the YouTube community part of it too, because, when you're part of something bigger than yourself, like if you were reading a book, maybe you wouldn't be so motivated to read a book, but if you're part of a club or something like that, then you would be motivated to do it. It's the same it's the same mindset and the psychological states as the cults and religions and nationalities and stuff. Like if you were on your own, you wouldn't be being that radical, but since you're parting bigger than yourself, you think that you're important even though you're not. You're just a freaking pebble in the whole universe and everything, but you think you're important, so you do all of those radical things, and that's not exactly the same thing, but they're similar. So the book for this month is the L'étranger. It's the stranger, the outsider, Albert Camus. I'll be reading that. It is short, it's like 120 pages. It's a good book. It's a classic. Everyone should read it. I love this book. I'm gonna read it one more time. And they've been wanting to read the book, so they're gonna also read it, and I'm gonna also read it. And I hope you're gonna like you guys are gonna love it, cause I really want to do this thing. I would really want this thing to be something good and big. I don't know, even if like one person will start reading with me, then it's gonna make me happy. I at least will be making a change in one person's life, a positive change in just one person's life, and just one person's life is good enough for me, because like you shouldn't be doing that. I'm affecting millions. It's just statistics. I don't like statistics very much. It kind of kills the humanity and the poeticness and the soul of everything. Even if it's just one person, that's enough. I'm doing this video these videos for just one person, you dear stranger on the internet. I love you so very much, and this is for you. This club is for you. And so yeah, at the end of each month I will make a review for the book and then say the book for the next month. I hope you will be here. And yeah, that's all, love. I love you so very much. You need to hear it. Everyone needs to hear that they're loved, they're appreciated, that they're not a burden. What the fuck is wrong with me? I just bought a bra today. I should be happy. Anyways, love you guys so very much. Love you. Bye bye. Love. Bye bye.